up, everybody? Day 41 of 75 days hard. Let's see if today's weight went down or if it went up. Alright, chat. So we just got the shower right now. I'm about to do some editing, and I'm about to do some content before I head to the gym. What was I gonna say? Oh, we're about to do some editing. So I don't got no YouTube videos to edit. Thank goodness. But we got some. We're on day 30. I think we're on day 38 on social media, and right now we're on day 41. So there's 3 days I need to catch up on, and that's content that I haven't edited and content I haven't posted. And I'm tired of slacking for y'all. I'm tired of being late on my days. I'm tired of giving y'all half-ass vlogs. I'm tired of giving y'all half-ass shit, you feel me? And y'all deserve the best, you feel me? If y'all gonna sit down and watch my 20-minute vlogs, y'all deserve the best content. Why y'all gonna watch my gym segments and just skip the whole gym segments because the audio is trash, you feel me? So me, I need to figure some shit out. I need to figure something out. Honestly, I think the fucking answer is gonna be talk louder in the gym. And if not, everyone's already fucking looking at me because I have a fucking tripod. Now I'm gonna be fucking shouting in the fucking gym. That's kind of crazy, you feel me? But you gotta do what you gotta do for your content, you feel me? Am I really gonna let those motherfuckers in that gym stop me from becoming the influencer that I wanna be? Am I really gonna stop these random ass people that I'm never gonna see in my life, never gonna support me, never gonna help me out? Am I really gonna look at them and be like, know what, bro? I'm not gonna do content today. I'm not gonna record today because these people are looking at me. Fuck that shit, nigga. Like, this is my life. I could do whatever I want with this life, you know? And I'm choosing to do content, and I'm gonna do content. I'm gonna do content, and I will be successful with my content. I guarantee it. You guys will see this video in about a year from now, because I'm gonna repost it, and it's gonna be saying I'm gonna be successful in content, and I will be fucking successful in content. The thing about me is, look, I get everything I want. Everything. Everything in this world, I got. Everything. Everything I ever wanted, I got. And you know who provides it for me? My beautiful, amazing Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ and His Father. Everything I need is provided through the Lord, right? If I really just tell the Lord with all my heart and all my soul that I want this to succeed, right? He will make it happen. Most of you be like, bro, He will make it happen. You could look at me dead in my face. He will make that shit happen. That's how confident I am in my God. That if I put the work in, if I record, if I make the content, if I post the content, if I do every step that I need to do to put my content out there, the Lord will bring me my audience. The same way how every time I would sell a house and I didn't have no fucking buyers for months. And I would pray and I'm like, Lord, send me a buyer, Lord. Lord, send me your buyer, the lady that you have for this house. And you wanna know what would happen? A couple weeks later, a month later, that lady would come by. And I would tell her my entire testimony. I prayed to God and I told him to send you. And yeah, some people look at me weird because some people don't believe in God. But I tell them straight up, even if they believe in God or not, if y'all gonna buy this house, I'm telling y'all my testimony. God sent you here to buy this house from me, you know? You may not believe it or not, but in my heart, I believe that 100%. Because that money, I needed it. Why? Because I needed to sell the house. Why? Because I needed to do all these things, you feel me? So I know with all my heart, every ounce of blood in my heart, every ounce of faith in my heart and my soul, that if I do this to the best of my ability, and I have my God by my side, there's no one that can hold me back besides myself. The only one that can stop me from being successful is if I stop editing, if I stop posting, and I can become lazy. That's the only way I'll not be successful in this. If it takes me 2 years to finally get 1,000 followers, then it takes 2 fucking years, you know? But at the end of the day, I know that with my God, anything and everything is possible. So that's why when I talk to you guys about my faith, I'm very, very strong in my faith because my God gives me everything. You see this house? God gave it to me. You see that beautiful car? God gave me to it. You feel me? When I wanted a girlfriend last year, God gave me that shit. You feel me? When I wanted roommates, I prayed, God, let me get some roommates. A week later, not even a week later, He sent me 2 roommates, bro. You feel me? 2 roommates. So I'm gonna tell y'all straight with all my heart and everything I believe. God is real. You seek the kingdom, and He will give you what your heart desires, okay? I'm not just, God, I want social media. Help me be at social media. I'm gonna just do my editing, stuff like that. And I'm just like, no. I need to have a relationship with God. I need to focus on Him. I need to put Him before everything. When I'm making my content, I need to make sure my content is representing Him. You feel me? I gotta make sure my content is, people can see me and my content can see God through my content. You feel me? That's the point of it. Why would I make content and become a whole different person that God's not accepting, you know? That's another thing. I do cuss a lot. My favorite word is fuck. I do cuss a lot, but I'm learning that. I'm changing. That's why y'all see me a lot of use different words. Like, you know, like, what would I just use? I think I just gosh dang it. You know, that's me working on my language. You feel me? But I know with God, anything and everything is possible, and I will be successful in this. And I will be successful in this in America. My channel will blow up, and then, in God's grace, in 2 years, 3 years, I moved to Belize, do full-time content in Belize. I have my house, I have my gym content, and that's beach content, lifestyle content, and I'm collabing all over Belize, and I'm getting all those followers in Belize, and I'm gonna become famous in Belize, because Belize is a small country. You know, I can become famous in Belize. Everyone, look, in Belize, bro, everyone knows my grandma already. My grandma is famous in Belize. She was like how Cesar Chavez was here before he did all that sexual shit. That's how my grandma was in Belize. She fought for the farmers' rights. She fought for the banana workers' rights. She was an activist, you know. So the Funes name is already prominent in Belize. If I just go and I become the influencer down there, my Funes family name is gonna be huge. My mom's already down there with her resort, with her restaurant, with her apartment complex, you know? Me going down there and promoting those shit, we're gonna be sold out all the fucking time, you feel me? We're gonna have to get to the point where we're gonna have to expand, and that's the goal, you feel me? This is like an opportunity from God, because honestly, I could take this opportunity of me becoming an influencer, move down to fucking Belize, promote the fuck out of my family business, you know, with people from America, with influencers finding them down, shit like that, right? And build the fuck out of my family company, right? So in fucking 10 years from now, I'm a successful YouTuber. Our fucking company is a multi-million-dollar company. You feel me? We're expanding all through Belize, you know? All that is possible with God. All that is possible with God by our side. None of that is possible with me. None of that is possible with my mom working her ass off. We could work our ass off every fucking day of the rest of our life, and that won't happen if we don't have God in our life. And that's the thing about my mom. She has God in her life, and she's the one that showed us the love of God. So she showed us what God gives you, how he loves you, how he cares for you, you know, how you can talk to him, how you hear him, you know. So I'm grateful for that. But if you guys ever need some help, if you guys ever trying to connect to God but you guys don't know how, DM me, you know. My DM is always open. It might take a day or two, but I'm gonna check them, and I'll talk to you about it. I'll recommend, you know, I'll maybe even send you guys one of my pastors. One of my pastors, his name is Jonah. He's about like 26, 25. So he's more on the youth side if you guys don't want to talk to an older pastor. But seek God. God is amazing. God will give you everything you desire, but at the same time, he has to be everything you desire for that to happen, you know. All the social media, all that fame, all that stuff, is extra shit. It's nice, right? It'll be cool, you know. But at the end of the day, if I become successful and all that shit, and I die, none of that shit comes to me. The only thing that comes to me is my love for the Lord. So I love the Lord, and I'm asking you for this. I'm really asking you with all my heart, Lord. This is what my heart's desires, Lord. Same way how like, a couple months ago my heart desire was selling the trailers. Same way how 2 years ago my heart was desiring that car. Same way how like 2 years ago my heart was desiring this house, you know. He gave me all of that. My heart desires this now. My heart desires me finally to do my content. And it's not just doing content to blow up, to be social media influencer. I've been wanting to do content, bro, since like 2014. Before this shit blew up everywhere, I've been wanting to do it. I was just always scared, you know. But I'm not gonna let that hold me back no more. I'm gonna take my chance and I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna dive fully in. If I fail, then I fucking fail. If I succeed, then I know God was with me the whole time. If I fail, I know God was with me the whole time too, you know. It's not just because I fail, he wasn't with me, you know. He has something bigger for me if I fail, you know. So I'm not gonna question my Lord. I'm gonna give this my all. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, my work, and the Lord will provide. But I'm gonna end this here. I think I was gonna put this into the next video, but I think I'm gonna make this its own separate video. I think, you know, we get lost in this world a lot. We get confused with people. We get confused with our lives, what we want to do with our lives. And we always get lost in having God in our lives, you know. And he needs to be number one in our lives. He really, really needs to be number one. He needs to be the forefront of everything we do, you know. And when you have that, your life will become amazing. So I wish y'all nothing but the best. You know, make sure you pray today. Make sure you open your Bible. And I wish you all have an amazing, God-blessed day. Peace.